Hello and welcome to the 24th of March 2020. It is a Tuesday today. I'm kind of filming a more of a casual video today, like I'm holding you. I can't bother to put you anywhere. I feel like it might be better just, I'm hoping it's going to be a short one. Ignore the mess behind me. So today I went out for the first time in ages. Nothing exciting. I had a dentist appointment that I had booked a while ago, months ago. I want to say about 2 months ago I'd booked the appointment, and I was very much expecting it to be cancelled. So I called them up this morning and I was like, what's happening? Do I come still, you know, with all this stuff going on in the world? Do you want me to come and go and proceed with my appointment as was planned? And they said to still go. And so I went, again, took all the precautions that I could. My dad drove me there to the dentist, you know, so I didn't have to use public transport or anything of that sort, thankfully. Didn't have to even walk. But it was actually weird and scary, even just being in the car and seeing the streets of London so quiet. It makes me happy that people are listening, you know. I saw like a few people here and there kind of going on walks and stuff, but they were all like either on their own or with like only one more person, like, you know, in twos maximum. And they were keeping their distance. Obviously that's just from the places that I went and from what I could see. I didn't actually go inside the park or anything to see what was going on in the parks, but it was weird. It was also weird to see a human being other than my family after like 10 days or so, 9 days. So yeah, I did go to the dentist. I was the only person there. I mean, my appointment was at 3:30 p.m. yeah, so it was in the afternoon. I'm guessing they had more people in the day, in the morning, I don't know. But yeah, when I went there, it was just me, the doctor, the dentist, and two receptionists, I want to say, or maybe like the dentist helper. I don't know. It was weird. And as soon as I got there, they were like, "Oh, can you please wash your hands before you even come into the like waiting area?" I mean, I'd already washed my hands anyway. I always carry like hand sanitizer with me. But I just, of course, I went and washed my hands again just to be sure. I had to fill out a form before the doctor saw me. The dentist, just to kind of say that like kind of I'm okay, I don't feel like I don't think I've got coronavirus, etc. There was a question that I think that says, have you been in contact with anyone with the virus in the past 14 days, which I haven't, but then I could have, because not everyone's being tested. But obviously I said no, because from what I know, from my knowledge, I haven't been in contact with anyone who's got the virus. And I am also feeling well, like, you know, I had a cough a couple of days ago, but don't feel that anymore. Like, I don't, you know, yeah, I don't feel like I've got the virus. But again, obviously, you can't be sure with any of these things. So, and I think they know as well. It's just a precaution. I don't know why my lip is so dry. The dentist did say as well, he was like, "Oh, I don't know, your lip is very dry," and he was like, "Is it because you're really stressed and tense?" When he was checking my teeth, basically. I have very sensitive teeth. My front right tooth is incredibly sensitive, and that was one of the reasons that I had to book this appointment a while ago. Another reason, like the bigger reason, was because I'm meant to be getting my wisdom teeth out. Not all of them, I think one of them. Last time I went to the dentist, they said you need to come back like soon and get it done. So this was like not the appointment to get it done, but I think they just needed one last kind of look before they could decide what to do about the tooth. Oh, stupid wisdom teeth. Anyway, so I don't know. I felt weird about going in, but like I said, it was open. I did check with them, and they said, "Come, you know, we were very clean and blah blah blah. You know, everything's gonna be okay." And I thought I did everything I could to kind of be as safe as possible. Like I said, literally went out the house, straight into my dad's car, just me and my dad. We live together, so it's not like I saw anyone new. The dentist himself was wearing a mask, so that was interesting and good. I was happy that he was, because obviously probably he was scared of getting it from me. I was even really like scared of like sitting on any chairs and stuff. Like I'm honestly overthinking this so much, but like I sat in the waiting area, and I was like, oh my god, like my trousers are not touching the seats here, and the seats might have been sat on by somebody else who has the virus, and the virus can like apparently stick to like surfaces for a long time. So I, of course, as soon as I got back home, I like put my trousers in the wash, etc. You know, I'm very careful. I'm constantly washing my hands. So I took all the precautions that I could. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I should have gone or not, because you know, a dentist appointment, I guess, is arguable whether it's like essential or not. You know, I could have probably survived without going to the dentist today. I had waited a long time, not a long time, but I had waited a couple of months for this appointment, and it was a process that, you know, we'd started a while ago. Like, there are things that need to be done to my teeth and stuff. I am in pain sometimes because of my teeth, so, you know, but like, the pain isn't bad enough for me to, like, I probably could have continued with the pain in my teeth for another 3 months, not 3 months, 3 weeks. I could have probably done that. So, you know, it's all these kind of moral decisions that you have to make. And I was very close to being like, actually, no, doctor, it's fine, I'm not going to come, I don't feel like it's right. But I went anyway, and I'm glad I did, because we're now one step closer to finding out how to, like, what to do with my teeth and stuff. So that's good. But yeah, it was interesting. My day was interesting just for being outside a bit, you know. Like I said, not outside, literally just in the car for a bit. The dentist, that was more or less empty. It was in fact fully empty. It was just me and the dentist, and like I said, the receptionist. And then that's it, then back home. But it did make me think that, like, and maybe every now and again, even if I feel scared to go to the parks, which Boris Johnson says you can go for exercise, so maybe I'll try that as well. But it also made me, like, happy to have a dad who can drive and we have a car, because maybe every now and again, if I feel cabin fever or something, I can just ask my dad to kind of drive us around a little bit. We don't have to actually get out the car, like, we'll be safe in the car, but we can just drive around. I think that might be good for my mom as well, because my mom, there's no way she's gonna like go out the house properly, but she's probably will be okay going in a car. Anyway, so that's like my update for today. My teeth are feeling okay now, but it's only because I had a paracetamol about an hour ago, just to calm the pain. Like I said, my teeth have been in pain for a while now, so that's why I've been needing the dentist. It wasn't just a checkup, and it wasn't like, lol, let's just kind of have a look at your teeth and see how you've been doing. You know, it's an actual issue with my front tooth a little bit with the sensitivity of it, but that's just sensitivity, but they're kind of going to check that as well. It hopefully should be okay, but mainly it's just the wisdom teeth that have been troubling me for a while, for a couple of years actually. In fact, if you haven't watched my Disney World vlogs from 2018 September, I know this is on a different channel, but when I went to Disney World in September of 2018, I ended up having insane toothache when I was in America on my second day there, and I had to actually go to the dentist in America, something I never thought I would do. It was terrifying. And they gave me a lot of painkillers and ways to calm or soothe the tooth. They were going to take out my wisdom teeth back then, like literally in America. They were like, oh, we can just do this for you. And I was like, please no. Number one, I don't want to spend that much money. Like, America is expensive. And number two, I'm in another country. I do not want to have surgery on my teeth there. But it's basically this issue with my wisdom teeth have been going on since 2 years ago. So, yeah, I feel okay now though. Anyway, I don't really know what much else to say actually. I think, as you can see, the fact that I'm talking mainly about my teeth means that today's been kind of a distracting day. It's been good to kind of not think too much about all of this. I've been trying to be very positive. I'm constantly positive. My mum actually thanked me earlier. She was like, basically, we were in the kitchen, she was cooking something, and I just was making myself a pizza. And I don't even like pizza, but fun fact, I'm starting to enjoy it now, because it's one of the few things that I can, like, easily make. Hilarious. But no, I was just telling my mum, I was like, one day, Mum, we're gonna look back at this time and maybe we'll actually miss it. Like, maybe we will one day miss the fact that for a while we had all this extra time. We had this opportunity to just kind of do all the things that we wanted to do that we normally can't because of the way life is normally when it's busy and stuff. And she was like, you're too positive, Sam. You're literally too positive. But she also thanked me. She was like, but thank you for saying that, because it's nice to hear it, because she's a very negative person. So that was nice. I feel like I'm glad I am actually around, because I kind of, I don't know, I'm a good balance for my mum, because my mum is like so negative, and I used to be a lot more positive than I am now, but even now I'm still way more positive than my mum is. So yeah. I also made a joke to my dad, which he really enjoyed. I was like, Dad, I think my body's going to go into shock soon, because normally, and this isn't something that I'm proud of, but at least I want to say for the past 3 or 4 years, I've had a chicken katsuko from Wagamama's at least once, if not twice a week. Like, without, like, exception. Unless I'm on holiday, whenever I'm actually in London, I would eat chicken casticari from Wagamama's at least once a week, normally twice, sometimes even 3. So the fact that it's been like 10 days without me having it is weird. And I mean, it's a joke, obviously. My body's not actually going to go into shock, but I thought it was funny that like my body's probably really confused. It's like, where's the chicken katsuko from Wagamama's? Like, Sam, you always feed us that, like, and you haven't had that for a while, and I probably won't have it for a while either. My mom doesn't want me to get takeaway at the moment, because even though a lot of takeaway places are open, and it's actually really sad because sometimes I go on Deliveroo and I see Wagamama's and I'm like, I could order it, but I won't, because I live with my parents. I want to respect what my mom and dad want. My mom is very careful about this, like extra careful, and she's right, to be fair. She's like, you know, you never know. I know that like they're probably going to be very clean, and all the restaurants normally do try their best to be clean, but you just never know what the situation that we're in is. So weird that the person making the chicken casticurry could have the virus, you know. They could have it. They might think they're healthy, they might take all the precautions that they can, they might wear gloves, not that you can guarantee that, but they, you know, they might be very cautious of all of these things, but it could still be in the food, it could still be transmitted somehow. And she is right, unfortunately, that there is a small risk of that. And because I live with my parents and a mom who's very vulnerable and she could easily get it and she could probably die from it, I'm not going to take that risk. So there's no way I'm going to be eating takeaway. I've said goodbye to takeaway for the next however long this goes on. So that's why I've been eating pizza instead, because it's easy to make, and I can't cook very well. Something I'm going to be teaching myself and learning in the next few weeks. My mum is very happy to teach me as well. Yeah, I'm going to stop this because I feel like I've just been rambling on. Sorry, this was a very different video, but I like it. I feel like today's been one of the more... I've been feeling good about things today. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I went out for a bit to the dentist and it felt a bit normal just being out for a bit. I looked at my tattoo that I have, "Everything in life is only for now," and it gave me a good reminder that this is only for now. Like, it's crazy. It's a weird, insane, overwhelming situation that we're in, but it is not going to last forever. It's only for now. We don't know how long the for now is going to be. It might be 3 weeks, might be 3 months, might be a whole year, but it will eventually end. And that's why I love this quote so much, because it's a nice reminder. Sorry about the noise. Like, the good things pass, but also the bad things as well. So both of these things, nothing is like forever, and that's just how it is. So it was a nice kind of reminder. All of this will be in the past at some point, and there will be better times ahead. So that's what I've got today. Sorry that this was like a weird balancey thing. I did that on purpose. I'm wearing a Lion King top today, just to make me happy. And Disney Plus was launched today. Haven't watched anything on it yet, but I do have it. I was actually kindly gifted Disney Plus by Disney because I was invited to an event. The event that they were meant to have like a launch party for Disney Plus in the UK about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and the event got cancelled because of the virus. And this was before we even went into lockdown or anything. This was when life still seemed quite normal back then. Like, everyone was aware of it, but it wasn't as crazy. And even so, they cancelled the event. I think rumours were saying it's because a few celebrities that were meant to be attending said they weren't going to go and they didn't feel comfortable because of the virus. And so Disney decided to cancel the event, the launch event. And because they'd already invited me and a few other people, I'm guessing other influencers and other Disney vloggers, whatever, they emailed all of us saying, as an apology, we would like to offer you a free year of Disney Plus. If you haven't signed up yet. And they were like, even if you have signed up, we'll offer you a second year of it, I think. Or they said, if you've signed up already, we will refund you if you want. Basically, it was really lovely. I was lucky I hadn't signed up to Disney Plus yet, because I just wasn't planning on I'm a last minute person. I was planning on just doing it on the day that it's out. So they just kind of gave it to me for free. So that was really nice. I feel really bad for Disney as well these days, guys. I really do, because I know they're a massive company. I know that honestly, like, in the big picture, in the big what's the word I'm looking for, in the grand scheme of things, Disney, like, there's no point in feeling too sad for Disney, because there are people dying, there are people homeless, like, way more vulnerable people losing out on so much, you know. Yeah, of course Disney's a big company and it's not going to be affected by it as much as other places, but it's still going to be affected. Like, they are losing money. Every day I wake up and I'm like, shit, another day of them with no theme parks open, all the movies and films that they're going to release in the next month or so gone. They're not going to make any money from that for a while. Like, they are losing out. You know, a lot of Disney shops are closed as well. They're still doing business online, but Disney's also losing money. Like, everyone is losing money. Everyone's losing things at the moment. So I do feel bad for Disney, and I spend some time worrying about the future of Disney as well. Not too much, but I do kind of think, what's it going to mean for, like, Disney parks in the future? Are they going to up the prices? Are they going to maybe kind of abandon some projects that they had for some of the parks because they just can't afford them anymore? It's all very weird and up in the air. I'll see you tomorrow.